Welcome back to another episode of the Hermit Poetry Series. I'm Neil Aitken, and on this channel I read poetry, mostly work by contemporary poets, occasionally poems of my own, and once in a while poems from the past. Today's poem comes to us from Mark Doty and is a poem that appears in his first book, Turtle Swan. I'll be reading from this particular combined volume that features both the poems from Turtle Swan and his second book, Bethlehem in Broad Daylight. This particular combination volume was published by University of Illinois Press, Urbana in Chicago in, I believe, in 2000. The first book, Turtle Swan, was published in 87, and the other book, Bethlehem in Broad Daylight, was in 91. The poem I'm reading is from the 87 volume, Turtle Swan, and is entitled Late Conversation. From the Late Conversation. From the window, 28th is slick with rain. The corner shop's displays doubled and rippling. I imagine you, student of skies, standing in the hallway. From the landing, you watch blue, as I watch myself, the way one studies a caged fortune-teller move her wax palm over cards, pause over a future, even after it's eluded us for years, its motion we look for in the mirror, the weather beneath the skin. I'm content to talk to you through the barely open door. You there, I here, with just the door ajar. Today, the slow-witted boy across the street told me he hears me typing at night, how my attic windows must look evenings, those low-barred frames glowing down through the crabapple. A child who lived across the road from your high hedges remembered your lit blind upstairs, how sometimes she'd glimpse with a shiver Miss Emily's shadow. To others, undaunted by legend, the apparition of your white dress moving afternoons in the orchard. You lowered cakes in a basket tied to a length of rope. You carried them upstairs, breathless as ever, from the kitchen where you kneaded flour bleached as your sleeves. That white sustenance, despair, eggs, butter, daisy. You called yourself to a man who'd always elude you. One more solitary bloom, I'd say. White delphinium, calla. You were no eyeful of sun, but bold like the chestnut burr, and my eyes like the sherry in the glass that the guest leaves, and the guest left, one after another, or else you saw them through a slit in the door, a few occasions, a few occasional visitors, a friend from school whom you offered her choice between a glass of wine and a rose, a faculty wife invited to the back stairs alone by midnight, a seamstress who spent a week sewing bridal gowns, shrouds, bakers' uniforms, pure and severe. Your appetite for silence drew, and the pastry's perfection, silver to stir, glass to measure, the trochee, the loved, but liberal dash, the glancing rhyme of pearl and alcohol exact as cake. What a lonely circling! The trade of circumference. Once your father rang church bells, summoned sleepers to view an aurora, who heard your carillon, all of the space tolling beneath your steady weather. Shall we discuss a monumental loneliness, a common attraction to unattainable objects, till the heart would choke on it? That bird, small like the wren, wrapped in such quiring, split the lark and you'll see the music. Or an aversion to silence, granting us this business to encircle. So sing, shadow in the hall from behind the door. I will not open it. No intrusions. Like you, like stars, I'm retreating year by year, and these rooms seem enough. Midnight to north and south, and the mirror I study from this bed filled in its upper reaches with silvered light, vacant, bright, absentee, like a fontanelle, Emily, like a door, my face, yours, closing. And that was Late Conversation from Turtle Swan by Mark Doty. If you enjoyed this reading and this poem, please check out the description of the video for more information about the poet, as well as where to purchase the book, and more information about this series. By all means, if you really enjoyed these videos, please give them a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. And that way you'll be notified every time there's a new video, some new content on this channel. But most of all, that just helps keep these videos more visible and more accessible to others. If you'd like to share them with others, that'd be fantastic as well. I enjoy doing these videos, and I hope you enjoy watching them and listening and discovering these poems and these poets. I look forward to digging into some more books and more poems over the next few months, continuing this project, and perhaps as we near our 200th mark, 200th episode, I might also be introducing some other elements and some other features to this channel. But in any case, I plan on continuing to read poetry and continue to showcase the work of others. So I'm Neil Aitken. This is the Hermit Poetry Series, and I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're finding time to read and to engage in the world of literature and art, and finding ways to share your own talents, your own voice, be it through writing or art, through the gift of communication, however that manifests in your life. But in whatever way you move and communicate, I hope it builds bridges and allows you to connect to a wider world. So until next time, take care, keep reading, keep writing, and keep finding ways to share what you love with others. And until we meet again in another video, well, keep doing what you're doing, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and we'll have brighter and warmer days soon enough. Until next time, I'm Neil Aitken, and we'll see you soon.